Hey there, Uber Team Savannah. This is your fellow driver, Jim. This is a video about guarantees. Now, this is a very interesting topic because many of us haven't received any guarantees lately, but apparently Uber likes to send out guarantees to new drivers who haven't really gotten a good understanding of how the system works very well yet. So this is just a quick guide on how to cash in the best on those guarantees when you get that email. First of all, you're only eligible to work a guarantee if you have a direct email from Uber. If Bob gets an email saying, hey, we're going to have guarantees this weekend for $18 an hour, and you don't get that email and you do all the criteria that it says to do, you won't get that guarantee. So what is a guarantee? A guarantee is basically Uber's way of saying, if you work this hard for us, we promise that we'll pay you this. Sounds good on the top, and that first example that I gave of $18 an hour is a fantastic incentive. But there's a catch. In fact, there's several catches, and that's what this video is about. First of all, the guarantees also have a separate stipulation on how many rides you must complete. Now, in most cases, the higher the amount of money is being guaranteed, the more number of rides per hour you have to have. Let's just go with one example. Let's say that there's a guarantee for Friday night, 10 p.m. to 12 p.m. The criteria say that you have to have 2 rides per hour, a 90% acceptance rate, and a 25% cancellation rate. Now, if you go online right at 10 o'clock, if you're online at 9:59, that's fine. As long as you're online when the clock strikes 10, you need to have 4 rides in the next 2 hours to be able to make your $18 per hour, that is. So we're going after $36 in this example. So you get 2 rides in between 10 o'clock and 11 o'clock. No, let's make that 1 ride. You only get 1 ride between 10 o'clock and 11 o'clock. It's not enough to make that guarantee for that first hour, but the guarantee is good for the entire period, that chunk that dollar amount is eligible for. So you get 1 ride between 10 and 11. Now you have to have 3 rides between 11 o'clock and 12 o'clock. Might seem hard to do, and it might be impossible. You could have your app on the whole time, and if you're not in the right place, you won't get the rides. So that encourages you to go to the hot spots, find those pickups, and get those 3 more rides. As soon as you've got those 4 rides under your belt, you have to stay online for the rest of that hour to be able to be eligible for $18 an hour for both hours for a payout of $36. Now, what if you get a lot more rides than that, but they're all short rides? Let's say you get 10 pings, and they're all minimum fare. Well, if you do 9 rides between, let's say, 10 o'clock and 11:45, and then you get that 10th ping, and it's somewhere way out there where you don't want to go, you don't have to take it because you've hit 9 out of those 10. So you've hit your 90% acceptance rate. You've been online the whole time. Now you still have to stay online until midnight. And if you get any pings after that, you better take them, because if you compromise that 90% acceptance rate, then you lose. All right, so let's say you meet all the criteria. This is where it can get a little trickier. That's not tricky. It's just a little deceptive. So Uber says, $18 an hour, we guarantee you. Well, you just signed on this year, and Uber takes 25% of everything you make. So guess what? It's only $18 an hour gross. That's right, gross. Uber says, we're going to give you $18 an hour, but we're going to keep 25% of that. So they take $4.50 away, which really means that you'll take home $13.50 per hour. So all that work, and you get $27 between 10 o'clock and 12 o'clock. But that's how the guarantee works. Hold out. Maybe next time you'll get that guarantee for $28 an hour, and that's one to work for. This is Jim, and this has been an Uber Moment. Get out there and Uber on, Savannah.